Okay, so what is this guitar, Billy? This is your live guitar, right?
Yeah, this is a Preston Thompson DBA, which just means a Brazilian Adirondack Dreadnought.
Yep.
And I got this one, I think, in 2018.
This one has seen better days, right?
Yeah, but it's also in its prime, you know. It's having a good time out there making music for all the peoples, and it's doing its dang job pretty good.
Okay, so what is this? I know that you have a microphone. We already talked about this before, but you have a mic inside that's back around this area, right?
So yeah, I kind of call this guitar the Frankenstein guitar because of all this, you know, bolts sticking out of its neck and shit. This is a Shure microphone. Do you remember what it is, Toby?
Beta 98 HC.
Yeah, it's a Shure Beta 98 HC microphone. And that actually goes to this little guy right here,
okay,
which goes to my wireless pack, which is like, you know, duct tape to my damn strap. The wireless pack actually gives this phantom. So this microphone goes to my ears, and I can hear a real guitar with a microphone.
Okay.
Because I'm always just, you know, I live in a world where 1 second I'm playing an old Martin backstage, and then the next second I'm plugged in with an acoustic guitar, and I'm just going, it's just not the same, you know? It's
right.
just plugged in acoustic guitar is just tough. It's just tough.
What's it sound like with your in-ears when you hear that microphone?
So yeah, I mean, it's a blend. I have the microphone, and then I have under the bridge here is 3 little transducer elements. It's a K&K Pure Mini, and that's just my main, you know, just bluegrass pick and tone.
Okay.
Clean right to the DI. That's just acoustic guitar sound, a transducer.
Yep.
The reason I have this here is because I can switch over to this single coil pickup, which then I turn a volume pedal on, and it sends my signal through a Kemper.
Okay.
With the Soldano Super Lead thing on there. Yeah, so I can switch over to this single coil and I can
with your 13s.
Yeah, you know. And I can, you know, do all that with like distortion and stuff. And,
yeah.
And it sounds all, you know, like an electric guitar basically. So yeah, I can kind of, because we get into these improv, you know, big improv moments where it's just anything can happen at any time. It's like we're playing basketball. We're just paying attention and what the hell's going on. And sometimes it's just nice to turn on the electric guitar.
I'd like to take a second to talk to you about this channel. This is actually Rick Beato 2. I've had it since the beginning of my main channel, and many of you are not subscribed. As a matter of fact, 87% of the people that watch this channel regularly are not subscribed. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button on this channel and on my main channel. This will help me get even more of my dream guests and help continue to grow both channels. Thank you. I don't know if this is an optical illusion, but it seems like this neck is wider than your Martin neck a little bit, or not? Is it the exact same?
I think it's similar. This one is 1 11/16. It used to be bigger, actually. This is the second neck on this guitar.
Okay.
Yeah. Used to be.
What happened to the first one?
My hand got tired.
Okay.
And I just, you know, because 1 3/4 is like it's a bluegrass thing, you know. The pre-wars, they're 1 3/4. They're wider. And that's what all the bluegrass guys have to have. So that's what, of course, I ordered mine with. You know,
yeah.
Till I got to playing all these gigs on it. And I go, screw what the bluegrass people are doing, you know? I want to get a smaller neck, you know? And it's funny, because like you play Tony Rice's guitar, that neck is pencil thin. It's like a popsicle stick. And skinny both ways, man. This neck is really comfortable. It feels wider than 1 11/16. I feel like there is some kind of illusion going on here. Because usually 1 11/16 feels a little bit more narrow to me.
Yeah.
But on this guitar, it's good. Preston Thompson actually, you know, he's since passed on. And he's an awesome builder out of Sisters, Oregon. And they make amazing guitars. And they've been, you know,
And how long have you had this? Since 2018 or something like that?
Yeah. And I've played pretty much every gig on it since then. It's been crushed by the airlines a couple times.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
that must have been a serious.
that whole big section right there was all, yeah, right through a
Even with a
hard
flight case,
too.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You got pinched in an elevator or something. But yeah, this guitar is the best plugged-in guitar that I've found, you know.
And what is a DI that you use? What kind of DI do you use?
Well, my DI is actually like a Neve Shelford channel, you know. I got that, you know, going through there. I don't know if the microphone's on there yet, but definitely the pickups just go to this Neve thing. For a long time, I used a Grace Bix, actually, is the one that I use, the little one.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people use the Felix, and I actually just got one of those too for when I'm going to sit in or something. That way I can still have my mic and blend it, and because that's what all the bluegrass guys use, man, is the Felix, you know? Because you can do what I'm doing here. You can hand somebody one XLR and blend in some microphone with your banjo or whatever. So it's not just pickup tone out there.
Right.
You know. So you can have a little clip-on mic, blend that in some, and hand someone one XLR. That's a really slick thing.
That's kind of an advance from back in the old days when you'd have to actually be planted in front of a mic live and stuff.
Yeah, and I wish I could play into a mic, you know? I mean, there are times when I can, when I play for like a listening audience, you know? It's really nice when that happens, when I just get to play the old Martin into a mic, no monitors, you know, just it's the best. You can feel it coming through the house. I feel like I can play better because it's like the sound isn't right on my eardrum, and I'm not like, there's a weird thing that happens with in-ear monitors and playing and how hard you play, and it makes you...
Is there any delay at all with it or no? Is it pretty instant?
It's pretty instant. I mean, instant enough. No different than probably recording, you know, with headphones on.